Bonnie Rose!
My name's Bonnie Rose, and I get paid to be pretty and gay and stupid on a microphone. AKA I'm a drag queen. I grew up and I had drag pretty normalized around me because my grandma was always watching RuPaul's Drag Race. So I just started going when I was 21, and I met a bunch of really cool performers that were doing art like I wanted to do, and there were a bunch of performers that really inspired me. There's a lot of fulfilling parts of it. I think the reason I know the reason that I started doing all of this was because I wanted other people that were really into musicals or just kind of campy and funny, just people like me, could see themselves represented on stage, because there really isn't any mainstream representation for lesbian drag queens. Bonnie's very high femme, high energy, very bubbly and very in control of situations. And I think when I first started drag, I was really just kind of scared of a lot of things and scared to be myself, and also just didn't even really know myself. So I created this just big character that it was easy for me to get lost in. So when I was on stage or doing any of that, it wasn't me. And through doing more drag and getting to know the character more, I've been able to kind of come into more of myself, particularly when it comes to the femininity of Bonnie versus me. When I first started drag, I did identify as a woman, and the more that I had this kind of separate ability to be in control of my femininity and how the world sees that and how I can project it versus how I feel on a day-to-day basis, I realized that I didn't really want to do that on a day-to-day. I didn't want to have makeup on, and I didn't want to look pretty and be palatable to that culture. I'm super lucky because within this community I've found my chosen family, and they're all incredibly talented performers, incredibly smart and kind people, and I haven't ever really felt family that way, and I didn't even realize that that's what family was supposed to feel like. The community that I've found myself welcomed into within the whole queer drag community in Eugene is really good about supporting each other and sticking up for each other, and they've taken care of issues for me when I haven't had the energy to deal with it emotionally, and we are just really there for each other and love and support each other in ways beyond just the performing. Besides just Bonnie, I also produce Thorny, which is a lesbian-centered drag and dance party, and I love making a space for that because, one, a lot of drag shows are white, cis, gay, male-centered, and a lot of clubs in big cities will be really discriminatory towards women. I throw that here in Eugene, and I want to eventually take it touring and take it to places like Portland and LA and Chicago and all those big cities, and make that space there and book local AFAB, femme, trans performers, because I know a lot of the times in those big cities, those performers aren't given platforms. So I want to take it around and have lesbian parties everywhere and just meet new people and see new places, and just kind of grow that. So that's kind of my 5 to 10 year plan, is to kind of hopefully step back a little bit as a performer and move into a producer and host sort of role with that.